Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So we're talking about another palette today. I know, I love eyeshadow palettes. I have like a sick addiction to buying them, even though I physically can't use them all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's just something about eyeshadow that I love to buy. It's just that and lipsticks. You can never have too many lipsticks and too many eyeshadow palettes, you know? I mean, you can, but you can't, you know what I'm saying? So today we are talking about the Nabla Secret palette. Why did I say it like that? Secret palette. Oh my god. When I saw this, I think I wanted to cry because it is just so beautiful. It is so pretty, guys. And if I had not just filmed the Melt Cosmetics video, you guys, I'll link it if you haven't seen it yet. Those are the prettiest palettes I think I've ever seen. Now, if I hadn't bought those, this probably would have taken the cake for prettiest eyeshadow palette. But this is like second place because the Melt palettes are just, you know, chef's kiss. Beautiful. This is the Secret palette. Look at that detailing on the outside. Like, I just this was actually my first Nabla Cosmetics purchase. I've never tried Nabla Cosmetics before this, and this is what the palette looks like on the inside. Oh my god, look at how pretty that is. Look at how pretty that is. I'm sorry, but like, excuse me? This shadow is beautiful. This one. I mean, like, honestly, all of them, I'm obsessed. It's beautiful. Like, I don't know if it's like the layout of the shadows, the colors, a combination of both. I can't tell you. I don't know. There's just something about this palette that speaks to me on another level, and I love it so much. I have to tell you guys a confession. I have used this palette before. Once. Just once. I haven't touched it since then. So technically this is like a second impressions review kind of video instead of first impressions, but I have liked so far what I've seen. So I'm going to try some other shades, like this shade, maybe a gold, maybe this dark brown, maybe this shade. I don't know. We're just gonna play for a little bit and see what happens. Why did my voice do that? Do you guys want to see swatches of eyeshadow palettes? Is that something you're interested in videos that like I insert clips of the swatches? I don't know if you guys like that or if you don't. I'm personally not a big fan of swatches just because I don't really think it proves anything to the quality of the shadows or the performance or anything. It's just for like aesthetic reasons and to see the color. But I mean, I don't personally care for swatches, but if you guys would like swatches, you know, consistently, please let me know so I can include them. So I'm just going to take my NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base. I'm trying to use this up because I'm cruelty free now and NARS is not, and I am trying to get rid of some non-cruelty free products that I have in my collection, which is a shame because that NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base is so wonderful. It's one of the best eyeshadow bases I've ever used. This is cruelty free, obviously, that's what I'm talking about on my channel. This also retails for $39 on Ulta.com. That's where I got mine from. And it has 15 shades, which I actually think is a pretty good deal for like a more high-end kind of brand. So pretty good deal if you ask me. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? I'm kind of knowing what I'm doing. I'm kind of not knowing what I'm doing. It's just it's up in the air. So I'm going to shake the shade. I'm going to take the shade Contigo because it looks like a well, actually no. I'm gonna take the shade Ghibli, which is a lighter brown. This is more of a brown than the other shade is. So we're gonna start with this shade. And I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to pop this into the crease. Whoa, do you see that pigment? Ooh, that bad. I mean, dang, that's a pigmented brown. That's really pigmented. Also, I have a giant pimple right there. Please ignore. This is a nice brown. It's really pretty. It's very like camely, but like warm at the same time and neutral at the same time. That doesn't make any sense, I know, but like, I don't know, it's just a really, this would be just a great like one and done eyeshadow. Like you just put it on and like, boom, see you later, alligator. I think I'm gonna take some of, not a lot, because we just saw how pigmented Ghibli is, right? No ma'am. So I'm gonna take mea culpa. God, I don't know how to say that. This dark brown, mea culpa. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. I know I've heard the word, but like, mea culpa. I don't know. We're gonna pretend I know how to say it, and I'm just gonna take an eensy bit. Okay, like an eensy bit. I'm just gonna, we don't want too much of this. Wow, that's pretty. That's a nice shade. I'm just gonna tap that off. Wow, that's so pretty. How pretty is that? How many times can I say pretty about eyeshadow in every eyeshadow video I do? Wow, this is pretty. We get it, Erin. It's pretty. Sorry. I don't know how to use any other descriptive terms, you know? This is these are nice browns, which is funny, not really, but there's a lot of pops of color in this palette, so I just love that the browns are like really nice, you know? So we got some browns down. What if, now bear with me here, I have an idea. I kind of want to use this gold shade, but I also want to use this rosemary shade. So what if I take some of Addiction, this like teal beautiful matte, and put it in the outer corner, and then I'm gonna layer, well, not really layer, but I'm gonna put the shadows, the shimmer shadows, like one in the inner corner and one on the middle. Wish you guys could tell me. Let's do this Addiction shade. This is like a matte teal, so let's see how this turns out, right? Thought it was gonna be a little bit more pigmented than that, but I did get a teeny bit. Oh, wow. That's really pretty. It's really pretty. I feel like I'm gonna have to build it up a little bit, but that's not a bad thing. The mattes are really nice, like a really nice matte. They're not too dry, but not too like too buttery that they're blending away into like absolutely nothing, you know what I mean? That's pretty. I really like that matte shade. I feel like teals are also hard to do. I've seen some really bad teal shades, which is not fun. Probably because it's a mixture of blue and green, which I feel like not everyone nails. Blues and greens, I feel like can be very hit or miss, very chalky, very like non-existent color-wise. I'm going to actually cut my crease real quick because I don't want it to be too messy. So I'm going to cut my crease, cut my crease off camera, because if you've been with me for a while, you know that my cut creases are absolute utter crap. So I'm going to do it off camera so you guys don't have to witness that. And then, yeah, we'll come back with some uneven, not great cut creases, but we'll have a cut crease, so. Okay, now that we have some very uneven cut creases, like I said we would, they actually don't look too bad, but this one always turns out better than this one, and it's slightly annoying. But I'm just gonna tap out the edges of my cut creases to not make them so sticky. And then I'm going to take some more of the Addiction shade and blend out the edges of the cut crease. to make them melt better. That is pretty. I need to blend this a little bit better. I'm just gonna take the brush with no additional product, kind of blend the teal into the brown a little bit better, especially this eye. It's not looking too blended. So I'm gonna take this rosemary shade, which is like a emerald greeny color, and I'm going to put that in the middle-ish area of my cut crease. I don't want it to be too green. Do you see that? Oh my God. Please tell me you see that. Please tell me you see that. My angles are so bad sometimes, but. So pretty. Oh my God. Oh my God, wait. I love this shade. Oh my God, wait. That's so pretty. Rosemary is gorgeous. All over the lid, I bet it is so stunning, but I'm gonna take Creation Crown, which is this like really, really nice gold. It's very bright, and I want it to give me some light back into this because it's a little dark now, so. Holy crap, these shadows are so pigmented. Wow, these are so pigmented. This gold is really pretty as well. Wow, I need to blend them a little better, but I'll do that in a second. These shadows are insanely pigmented. I've tried some really pigmented eyeshadows. Like, come on, I mean, they just are, but wow. Wowza. Just gonna kind of melt these together a little bit. In the middle, it looks a little like, not cohesive, which is, you know, fine. Not a big deal. Look at that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is so pretty. Oh my God. Okay, I love this, how it's turning out so pretty. I'm going to do the rest of my face off camera, and then we will do something with the lower lash line. I would like to use some other colors. You know, I don't really know how it's gonna go because how many mattes have we used? We used Ghibli, we used Mea Culpa, we used Addiction. Hey, I said it right that time. Mea Culpa. Why couldn't I say it earlier? We used Ghibli, Mea Culpa, Addiction. So maybe we could do like, I don't know, would pink look weird though? Maybe we can use this Contigo shade and maybe one of the shimmers on the lower lash line, like one of these taupey colors or something like that. We'll see, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. I'm gonna do the rest of my face off of camera and then I will be right back to finish up this look. Okay, so let's see what we can do with the lower lash. I'm thinking I'm gonna take Contigo right here. It's like a pinky mauvey brown, and I'm just gonna take a small fluffer and just blend it out. It adds a note of pinkiness though, which I don't know I necessarily want. Okay, I'm gonna use this like pencil brush, and I'm going to take the shade Romeo, which is actually a shimmer, but it's a little bit more pinky than I would like it. It doesn't look necessarily bad, but I definitely don't love the way it's looking. So these are just very pinky tones. So like Contigo, Big Experience, Gioletta, I don't know how to say that, and Romeo are all very pink toned. So I'm gonna take some of Mea Culpa, which I apparently know how to say now. Try to, yeah, okay, make it more brown, because I need more brown. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I used too pinky of shades. Okay, that looks better, I think, than the more pinky undertone. I did not want it too pink. I think it just like, the shadows I chose were just a little bit too pink. So I'm going to throw on some mascara and a lipstick. God, I don't know what I'm talking about. And then we will come back and I will give you my thoughts on the Nabla Secret Palette. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I'm honestly really into it. I really like it. I think the shades I used, which, let me reiterate them, they were Ghibli, Mea Culpa, Addiction, Rosemary, and Creation Crown. All of them were so stunning. I didn't have any problems blending any of them out, especially this Addiction shade, which I think is a huge deal. I feel like teals are sometimes really hard to do and they can be patchy. I think it's because they're both a blue and a green, so it's just like a combination of colors. Overall, super impressed with this palette. I think it is absolutely stunning. I think for 15 shades, $39, it's not that bad. I think it is a little bit pricey, on the pricey side, but not when you look at it compared to like ABH. Like I said, ABH is only 14 shadows for $45 or $42 depending on the palette. So I think you actually get more bang for your buck with this Nabla Secret Palette. The shadows that I used were very blendable, very creamy, very pigmented. The shimmers were incredible. Did not wet them, just used a brush. Didn't even use my finger, which is just incredible. The packaging is so beautiful. I don't know if you can see that, but like the detail is just so stunning. It's textured, which means you can feel it. I don't know, it's a really great palette. And overall, I'm very pleased, very excited about this, and excited to have this and create more looks. So those are my thoughts on the Nabla Secret Palette. Please let me know in the comments down below if you have tried this palette, what you think about the palette, if you are planning on getting it, because I really think it's a great palette. Okay guys, so if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and think about subscribing to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!